Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time, thanks for stopping by. This is a game called Drifter, and I picked this up on Desura. Well, it seems like 10 years ago, but that might be just a slight exaggeration. It is, however, just recently released on Steam's Early Access, so it is available there. It is a 4X space game, very much reminiscent of the original Starpoint Gemini. In fact, when I first picked this game up, Starpoint Gemini was still sort of a high-end retail, and Starpoint Gemini 2 was not even a thing. So this was kind of a neat indie alternative, although at the time most of the in-game graphics were, well, placeholders to say the least. So let's check it out, starting with the tutorial. Short tutorial to go over some of the basics of flying your ship. So let's click next to continue. This is your little ship. Very pretty game, very functional, runs really nice. Yeah. You can move and turn your ship with WA or WADs and or the analog stick on a gamepad. So wah 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 and forward. S is full stop. There we go. Next, there should be a waypoint in the distance. Fly to the waypoint. Well, alrighty. I'm gonna cheat. I happen to know where the thruster is. So. Okay, afterburners. They don't expect us to actually stop at the waypoints, just get to them. Because there is Newtonian physics, you'll notice that it's continuing on. And then finally, slipstream. Ooh, fruit. Alright, use Q and E to cycle through the 3 containers. You can also use nearest hostile target. Okay. So let's pick up this. Come to a stop. This way. Got that one. And our last one apparently is off this way. Ooh, there it is. You'll notice we stay at 135.85 meters per second until I hit the S button, then we come down to a stop. Slowly, not immediately. Alright, then of course we've also got F for hostile targets. But there apparently isn't any. Or D-pad up. It does have full controller support as well. Alright, use ship's weapons to destroy the ship that just appeared in front of you. Hold the space or fire button on your gamepad to fire. Pew 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 pew. Ta-da! Okay, now they want us to use missiles on this guy. So we press R once we actually have a target. Okay, let's target lock them, hold R. And then when you release R, boom! Let's lock them again. Fire off a missile. Boom. Ooh, it's a pretty tough little bugger, eh? There we go. Alright, when you click on your ship, it brings up a radial menu. Ta-da! From that menu, you can dock, look at maps, do all of that sort of thing. Alright. So, click to dock with a nearby space station or activate. Alrighty. In order to use your jump drive, you need antimatter. Fly to the nearby station and buy some antimatter. Okay. Are we close enough to dock? Oops, that's not the one. I probably need to be a little closer anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, we're 20 kilometers away. It's a little bit much to ask it to dock from that distance. La 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 la. And again, once you're up to your maximum velocity, which for this ship is 250 meters per second, you don't need to be thrusting anymore. It will stay at 250 meters per second until you physically make it do otherwise, i.e. slow it down, which is, as I say, you press the S and it will eventually come to a stop. I think we're still a little bit out. Let's try and get in within about 3K anyway, maybe a couple of kilometers. And okay, now let's see. Will you let us dock? There we go. Alright, and we're in the docking station. From here, you can, well, you can go to all kinds of things. We can go here and repair and refit our ship, but it is, well, it's at full of everything. We can access our inventory. We have, at the moment, just some trade goods. Cool. But we can, if we want to, we could send them over to the station inventory and then sell them. So, I'm not sure what the purpose of being able to do this is, but it's different. I don't think I've ever seen that in a menu before. We can go to equipment. That'll show us what we currently have on our ship's fittings. And we could exit. Now this takes us into the rest of the station. From here, you can get missions. So, we have a hard sell, we have a delivery, antivirus, urgent recalls, and as you see, you get paid accordingly. And we can click on it and it'll tell you what they expect you to do. Pirates, okay, visit the waypoints and open the way for business to continue. A delivery. Alright, we need to go to Cabowit. Alright, safety 64%, so that's a relatively easy one. Another patrol, we've got a retrieval. So yeah, you would pick up missions here, and then you can see there's quite a few just at this one station. Alright. I generally start with delivery missions. It opens up the area to you a little bit more, but we'll get on to that another time. You can check your current missions here. So you see we don't actually have any. So if we were to accept one, let's say this delivery. Alright. And then go here. Ta-da! In progress. Start date, end date. Well, we haven't actually gotten to an end date, but they're giving us one. Let's jump out of there. We can go to our pilot's quarters, and this will allow you to access star maps, any messages you have, assets. Okay, that just lets us know where we have different ships and different cargoes. If you have, you drop a bunch of minerals off at one station, and then later you want to take them to a refinery, and you go, oh god, what station was that at? Well, dock at any station, look in your assets, and it will give you a complete list of everything. And then you can click on that particular thing, click Set Destination, and it'll give you a waypoint. System map, fairly simple. only the local star system. You can rotate it and things like that. Scary. And when you're in this map, you can view your local market, and it'll show you here what they have for sale. You can also put waypoints down if you want to, but we're not actually going to. Alright, so that's the system map as opposed to the star map. Oh yes, that is your star map. And I'm not sure why it's flashing. But as you can see, if we zoom in, this is the system we're currently in. There's Axie, that's where we currently are. And if I keep zooming in, alright, and you can see the neighboring systems. Right, now I'm not sure, because oh, there it is. You can see this marker here. That's where they want us to go to deliver that antivirus. So there you are. We would have to travel from Axie to Ijtaya, and then a jump from Ijtaya to Kabawit. So let's close out of that. Let's jump out of here and go to the actual market. Oh, you have a ship dealer where you can sell your ship if you want to, and think about buying other stuff. You can also go for equipment here. Depending on your money, of course. We've only got 10,000 bucks, which is actually going to buy us, well, you know, nothing. Pretty much. I mean, these are spacecraft, you can, and that's kind of weird. It goes the opposite way. Like, I wouldn't mind having some actual mining lasers. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff. And, wow, there's actually, these used to all be just little boxes, little squares. So all the placeholders have been replaced with actual items. Very cool. So yeah, you can buy equipment and ships in here. And we can go to the market, which is where we want to go. And available in ship. Now somewhere we should have some fruit to sell. At least I thought we had some fruit to sell. Oh, there we go. Fruit. Yeah. Let's sell it. Ooh, let's sell all of it. Not bad. 585 credits. Woohoo! So that's your buying and selling. And as you go to different areas, you look on your map and bring up the markets, and you'll see that things like, you know, whereas I can buy fruit here for $1.95, and then I look it up on my map and I may find a place that'll pay $300 for it. So you can make money through trading that way. Now, I believe pilot's quarters, we went there. Mission office, we went there. So let's go back to the docking bay. Let's undock. And as you can see, the nice little spit you out type graphic. Alright, now, oh no, we need to dock. I forgot one thing very important. Let's get out of the docking bay. Let's go to our market. This is what they sent us here for, remember? We need some antimatter. Yeah. We'd like to buy some. 100 credit. Heck. And let's send it directly to the ship. I think that's on. Alright. So, yeah, inactive ship 10. So there we go. Now we can actually exit and, well, go somewhere. Won't that be nice? So let's go back to the docking bay. Let's undock once again. These tracers behind your ship really help for the whole movement thing, and you'll get used to that. Using them to figure out where you are in relation to where you're actually traveling. Again, because of the Newtonian physics things, that can be a little bit odd for people that aren't used to it. Boom, there we go. let's click on here and let's have a look. I believe this one, jump drive console inactive because we've got no destination set. So we want eventually to get to here, of course, Cabawit, but it is out of range as we can see. However, Igitaya should be in range. So let's that is out of range, but let's plot a course. There we go. Now let's start with our, I guess we've got to go, course plotted, 2 jumps. Okay, that should do it. Let's come out of here. Now if we go to our jump, we can see status ready. It's going to take us to Anik first, so let's jump. Boom. And I love that. There we are, and we are now in Anik. So we don't actually have anything to do here, but we do have a 1-minute cooldown on our jump drive. So usually what I will do, if there's an asteroid system, I'll go mine some asteroids. If not, I'll just usually click on a station and just for the heck of it, zip on over to it using my slipstream. Just to get us in closer to the heart of the thing. Then we can see if there's anything else around of interest. We don't really need anything from this station. We're just, like I said, killing time until our jump drive is once again ready. But different stations will have different things. And one of the things you want to look for is an ore refinery. Because we're being miners, we mine raw ore. And of course, raw ore is never worth what refined ore is. There we are. So let's come out at this station. Are we close enough? Yes, we are. We can dock. Alright. Shouldn't require any repairs. So let's go to Dibbidi-Dubbidi-Bib and have a little looky. No. There's no refinery thing here. There's just the usuals. So let's head back to the docking bay and undock. Waiting for launch bay. Okay, there's someone in our way, that's all. There we are. We weren't the only ones in there. So you know how it is. Air traffic control has to give us a clearance. And our jump computer is ready. So let's head to Cabawit. Boom. You know what? Would have been really nice. Yeah. Yeah, what would have been really, really nice if I had actually oh, no module, okay. If I'd actually picked up the antivirus serum before I came here. Oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. We just can't get out of this. It's just impossible to get past this guy's lasers. I don't seem to be able to even hit him. Yeah, I gotta get to the station. How can he keep attacking? Oh, well. I'm not sure how he can keep attacking you while you're in slipstream, but there you go. Apparently that first mission was just too tough for us. So, but there you had a quick look at Drifter. I suppose I didn't set up any of the parameters for the game ahead of time. Probably should have. But there you are. Our first look. It is a very interesting game, and usually I do a little better than that. But, well, if you're interested in seeing more, let me know. As I said, it is available on Steam's Early Access. Excellent little game. I encourage you to give it a try. But till next time, this has been Species 7, having a rather unsuccessful attempt at the game Drifter. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.